Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Now, things have been so crazy in Dokkan, especially JP lately with all of the movie stuff. So, I didn't get a chance to talk about Super BUU, very likely being the next DOKKANFEST unit who will be coming to Global, right? Now, it might be a bit disappointing that BUU is coming because BUU is, I would say he's a pretty underwhelming unit. He does have a very good leader skill. His team is pretty crazy because, here, real fast, let's just take a look at the Enhanced Transformation team. This is the category and team that BUU runs. Okay, we're also going to need this Golden Frieza. Let me open him up. But, like, you know, you have Blue Gogeta, like, every transformation unit. Here's a transforming Frieza, the transforming Goku Black, the BUU himself, Broly. All transforming units go into this category. So, you know, the only three that have the transformation mechanic not here are LR Gogeta, LR Vegito, and Turles, but they don't really do transformations as much as, you know, the Gogeta and Vegito are like the fusion, the mid-battle fusion, and then Turles is really just a power-up. So it makes sense to me why they're not in here, but this category is just going to continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and we're seeing it now too, where they are starting to release a lot of multiple of these category leaders, right? So, like, you know, Full Power and Movie Bosses both now have two leaders. You have Broly is Movie Boss and Full Power, and then, you know, you have Super Saiyan 4 Goku's a Full Power leader, and then Turles is a Movie Boss leader, right? So eventually, this Enhanced Transformation category is going to get another character that can lead it, and it's gonna be crazy. So that's why BUU, it is probably a very easy skip, right? Now, we have this right here. This is, you know, the schedule, the database for Global. They have recently just added in that last maintenance that everyone was wondering what it was. They added in Super BUU, you know, Hercule, basically the whole Super BUU update. They also tossed in LR Metal Cooler. So the next time Battlefield resets for Global, LR Metal Cooler should be arriving. One thing to remember about this Global is that all of Metal Cooler's dupes do not show up in the same Dokkan Battlefield, right? Like, it takes a little bit of time before those actually do come to the store. So keep that in mind. So it looks like Global is probably going to get the Super BUU banner. I would say sometime like around the first week of January. Last year, and here's why we know they are going to release them probably pretty soon. Last year, they released Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks on the 11th of December. They released UI Goku on the 20th of December, and then they released Ultimate Gohan on the 28th of December. Now, I was thinking about it, and it is a little bit of a different scenario, because UI Goku, obviously, at the time, did not have a Dokkan Awakening, and he did not have a Dokkan event. So that's an important thing to consider here, whereas this year, for Global, you know, you guys got Future Gohan on the 11th, then you got Hit on the 23rd, you know, both of them had Dokkan events, and then I would expect Super BUU, maybe like the 5th of January is probably very likely, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at his banner real quick. We looked at his category. We're going to get to Worst in the World Golden Frieza in a second here, because this, I think this guy might have at least partially to do, I guess I'll talk about him now, partially to do with Super BUU coming to Global first. And that is his leader skill is the Enhanced Transformation category. Not a true category leader skill, but it's there. Now, I figured that they would want to release this guy into Global first. You know, they'd want to release this category into Global first, so that when this guy comes as part of the movie celebration, you know, his leader skill is already there. That category is already in the game. Now, people keep mentioning the STR base form Vegito that was added to Global very early and say, oh no, they could just add it. They did it before. No. Everyone is very quickly forgetting that was Global fucking up big time. Global accidentally released this unfinished card, again, by complete mistake. You know, and then what they did was they decided to just, you know, finish the card, give it his artwork, release the Busan category a bit early and apologize, rather than, you know, remove it from everyone's boxes or whatever. So this, you can't use this guy as like an example of like Global, you know, kind of bringing that category out just for a unit having a sub-leader skill. This was a unique situation where there was a big-time error that was made. So keep that in mind, you know, with that Golden Frieza. I mean, talking about all this, personally, the way I think this stuff is going to go down, Global will get Super BUU, you know, again, sometime at the start of January, and then I think it's a very good chance that, you know, maybe 2 weeks after BUU goes away or whatever, there, you know, the movie celebration would begin to start on Global, and then I think Blue, Gogeta, and Broly could arrive on Global around when JP is having its 4-year anniversary. I made this point before, but this could low-key be kind of good for Global, because in previous years, while JP is having its anniversary, you know, 2-year anniversary is the Super Saiyan 4s, you know, the 1-year anniversary was STR Gogeta and Janemba, the, you know, 3-year anniversary LR Gogeta and Vegito. Every time that's happened, Global is just sitting there like, oh, when are we getting this stuff? Like, there's nothing that was able to be released alongside that on the Global version to where, like, JP wasn't just completely overshadowing Global, right? This year, though, I think if Global releases Blue, Gogeta, and Broly at the same time JP is having its 4-year anniversary, Global won't be completely overshadowed. Like, they will have ridiculous hype of their own. So it could be a good thing that the movie celebration is slightly delayed to sort of help up with that, you know, 4-year anniversary that's about to arrive. Now, this banner is an easy skip, by the way. I don't think I really need to go into too much details here, but this is a very easy skip. I know a lot of people really like Physical Super Vegito. You know, he is a very good unit for sure. STR Janemba is completely worthless nowadays. Int Janemba completely replaces and overshadows him in every single way. We have Int Kid BUU. Now, same thing. Int Kid BUU, I just find myself never using, especially on any category team. The BUU I find myself running is this guy. This is the other thing that Global should be getting along with Super BUU. There's another story event we're going to look at in a second. This Physical Kid BUU EZA will be coming. This really was the first EZA that, like, they made him, like, stronger than I was expecting. I was like, oh, wow, okay. They really made him crazy. And then, you know, they've just continued it with all the EZAs since. So this Kid BUU, he's just so much better than the Int one because of how much stronger he makes every other unit around him. This Fat BUU gets an awakening. I'm sure a lot of people already have him. These two are both really good. We're going to look at them in 1 second. This Skinny BUU gets an awakening, and this Super BUU is not really too crazy. The banner is honestly not very good. I mean, just period. Now, some people consider Super BUU to be the worst category leader. I would definitely say I think he's better than STR Ultimate Gohan and Future Gohan. Here's the thing about BUU is that he will always transform. It's just like Gogeta Blue and Broly, where BUU doesn't have a restriction on his transformation. He always transforms on the 5th turn. It's just depending on which HP value he has at the time, you'll either get BUU Piccolo, BUU Gotenks, or BUU Gohan. Now, I will tell you guys, I think I might have gotten BUU Piccolo one time ever. ever. Like, ever. And I think BUU Piccolo is the best of the 3, by the way. Then we have BUU Gotenks, who you almost never see. And then BUU Gohan. This is basically the one you're going to be getting almost every single time. Now, I cannot accept this guy being worse than Future Gohan or Ultimate Gohan, because BUU Gohan here he's very good. Like, look at this. He greatly raises attack and defense, does immense, attack and defense 120%, which is very good, and recovers 10% HP at the start of turn. He's very strong, and he has good links. So, you know, you're going to see this guy every single battle. They always do transform because there's no restriction on his transformation. And, you know, even if you do get, like, BUU Gotenks is a little bit annoying because he's only got Over in a Flash as a key link. Well, he's got Fear and Faith too, but okay, well, yeah, that does help. But this guy heals, he seals, and then, of course, this guy also heals, and then he's a nice support type unit for allies. Like, all of these BUU units are very good once they transform, so he's definitely not the worst category leader, right? This BUU, I've actually found this BUU to be a little bit underwhelming. He is not able to hit as hard as you would think, but he is an AoE unit. He does have a chance to stun. He does create a lot of extra STR orbs, which can be useful for maybe like LR Broly in the World Tournament and stuff. But I've found I don't really use Fat BUU too often, right? One thing I'm still not really too sure of is why the fuck he's on the Time Travelers category. But I mean, hey, it's an extra unit over there, right? But, a lot of people are going to have this guy already because he's just the awakening from this BUU, right? So you're probably not going to need to summon to get him. This Imp Mr. Satan here on the banner, he is maybe the best defensive unit in the game because he has a 50% chance to dodge attacks, and then he reduces damage received by 50% up to 90%. Less HP remaining, the greater the damage reduction. So he is an absolute defensive juggernaut. So he's a really good card to be added into the normal pool after this banner. But again, I would not chase this guy on that banner. Just know after the BUU banner arrives, this really, really strong defensive unit will be around. And then this Western Supreme Kai is an absolute insane support unit, as you guys can see. Realm of Gods category allies attack and defense 40% and an extra 7% chance to perform a crit. Right now, like a rotation of Vegito Blue, Blue Gogeta, and West Supreme Kai damn near feels like the best rotation in the game to me. So, this unit is really, really good. I have her rainbowed, but again, at the same time, I don't recommend anyone chasing her. Try and let her come to you naturally through maybe like the World Tournament banner or when you're summoning for other good cards, right? Because she will, she's added to the banner pool. She's on every banner afterwards. Keep that in mind. This SR BUU, he awakens from this SR BUU. He's nothing too crazy. I mean, it's nice that they give an SR an awakening, but you're probably not going to use this guy too often. This Supreme Kai event is going to be going live along with the BUU banner and stuff. It's okay. There's not many stages, but there's a few stones you can get. But there's 2 free-to-play units. This Supreme Kai right here is a very interesting unit. It's also weird, by the way, that he's not on the combination category. But he is pretty good, especially on the Realm of Gods category. You can get him up to 140% attack and defense if you're on the Realm of Gods. He also gives himself Ki. He's a nice little free-to-play option. Certainly a good unit, right? Definitely as being a free-to-play. This STR Western Supreme Kai, she's okay. The AGL one is miles better, but she's a summonable unit, whereas this STR one is a farmable unit, but she's still not too bad. So there we go, guys. That covers basically all of the BUU stuff. But again, don't summon on the BUU banner because this stuff is coming very soon. Blue Gogeta and Full Power Broly will be coming to Global probably sooner than you guys... Well, I don't want to say sooner than you guys think because a lot of people... literally every day it's a new theory as to why Gogeta Blue is going to drop that day on Global. It's not going to be too long, but for whatever reason, they decided to make Global wait at least a little bit. I will say, I hope you guys have been saving stones for months, like I've been saying, because literally all of those banners are worthless in front of Blue Gogeta. The Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner, he's completely, replaced as a leader by Broly, by the way. Then the thank you banner, all these banners on Global, hit, Future Gohan, you should have been skipping all of them for this, because Blue Gogeta is definitely the best TUR in the game. He is absolutely insane. He will always transform. Same thing with Broly. Broly will be the new king of Super Battle Road and World Tournament, and he will always transform. These units, these are must-have units. You should be saving up for these banners, and then when these guys drop, you use all stones. Any stones you can get, you put towards getting these units because they're just that damn good. So, maybe they delayed it a little bit. That can be good, Global players. All stones you get, save for this guy. It is worth it. I promise y'all that this guy is the king of Dokkan right now. Blue Gogeta. They made him ridiculous. Stay strong and wait for this man to drop. And these banners are not as bad as anyone has been saying either, because every single featured unit is very good, and most of them are DOKKANFEST exclusives. Like, this is why I always tell people to save for these types of banners, where, you know, there's no, like, future Android 17 on here, or Dispo, or Physical Ribrianne, or Tech Android 17, or Champa, you know, or Boda Magetta. Like, nothing like that is on here. Like, these units are just absolutely insane, broken across the board. These are the banners to save up for. So, thanks for watching, guys, and stay strong with the stone saving on Global, and I'll catch y'all next time.